Hello everyone, this is the Holiday Christmas Fan, and I actually had to redo the review because I messed up on the last one. Um so before we start, I remember when I got this at the thrift store yesterday, for my birthday. Um, at first, I didn't really know what the difference was between. I didn't know what the difference was. I have a Mrs. Claus Motionette already. I didn't think there was going to be a big difference between mine and this one. There's actually quite a few differences between this one and the one I have. This one's actually taller, and it's significantly more realistic than the other one. I will go get the other one for this review. I did that on the other review, but I deleted it because I didn't show you all the detail. I didn't turn it around and show you the back of it or anything like that. So I guess I'll read to you what it says on the box here. What side is French? Is it, okay. Wait, is it all the same on the side here? Okay. Mrs. Santa's lifelike animated movement offers a warm holiday greeting. Built-in harmonic music plays 18 of your favorite Christmas carols. Music has its own on and off volume control switch, conveniently located. Sorry about that, guys. I can't say that word. Located in base. Animated and cheerful candlelight have their own inline switch located on power cord. Okay. This is 1991. It's made by Holiday Classics. My first Motionette made by Holiday Classics. And I'm guessing this is rare. Never seen it on YouTube before. Oh man, I hope you guys can see this right in the video. Hopefully. So that, okay, wait, what is that? I'm guessing that's fine. Okay, looks fine. Okay. So without further ado, I really hope you can see that. Let me see if you can see this on the camera, because I can't tell at all. Oh my god, that looks great. Okay, that looks amazing. I'm gonna turn her. There. That should be good. So, without further ado, let's turn her on. And now, before $12.99 was the price, I'm leaving the price tag on there so I remember how much I paid for it. That's pretty cheap, and you know, it's awesome. So anyways, the ones with the cords are hard to find. So let's turn her on. And as you can tell, there's no loose connection. Not at all. When I wobble the wire, it doesn't flicker off, so we're all good. Before you buy a Motionette with a cord, if it works, that's good, but you want to make sure there's no loose connection in the cord. Now that's an easy fix. You don't got to worry about that, because all you need to do is unscrew the base, see where the loose connection is, and fix that up. That's all you got to do. as you can tell, it's working really good. Um, and if the hands touch each other a little bit, it doesn't hurt it. This is a decoration. It's made to last for years. So don't worry about the hands touching each other. If it's really bad, then do adjust them a little bit. But you want the hands kind of like this because it won't fit in the box if you have the hands straight. You want them kind of bent in. But as you can tell, her head moves. Both arms move great. And both arms move together perfectly. Some motionettes are so worn out, the arms will not move with each other properly. My other Mrs. Claus motionette, it does that. It has that issue where the arms don't move together. One will go that way and the other will go this way, and then this arm will go that way. But this one works perfect. You know, I've been collecting these things for years, and every year I just find better ones every year. I don't know what it is. It's every year I get lucky, always. I don't just buy one for something to buy. I actually bought this one. Me and my dad went to see this a week ago. I thought it was the same one I already had. But then when I went yesterday, when we looked in the box and took it out to test it out at the store, at the thrift store, you can test things out there. No one can stop you from doing that. It's legal. It's not illegal. You can do that in a thrift store. But the motor is a little loud. Now it's not bad or anything. The motor's doing what it's got to do. The motor on this one, it almost sounds like you can hear something wobbling inside, but it's just the motor moving. Some of these motionettes, the motor sounds wobbly, but it's just the way it's designed. So when we took it out of the box, I was like, oh my god, there's a big difference compared to the other one I have. The dress isn't totally different, but there is some differences between this dress and the other one on the other Mrs. Claus. The face on this one is a lot better. I'll say that. I like the face on this one more. The face actually looks like an old lady's face, which they got that right. Telco doesn't really know how to nail Mrs. Claus face designs for some reason. Santa Claus, though, they can get Santa faces perfect. Telco creations, but not with Mrs. Claus. For all I'm seeing here, Holiday Classics. Never heard of the company. That's the funny thing. I've never heard of Holiday Classics before. I'll have to type up their Motionette and see what comes up, but this is a 90s Motionette, so it's not old by all means. It's a newer Motionette. But the quality, I'll say this, the quality is even better on this one than the Telco one, which is funny. The quality is much better, and you can just tell by feeling the clothing that the quality is much higher. You know, it's really nice. So I'll show you behind the item. I'll show you this way. And as you can tell, This thing is in really good condition. I don't know who had this before me, but they took a really freaking good care of it. And I always like seeing Motionettes come with the box because it just tells you how much care was taken from this item. With this item, I meant. There's the side view. I'll show you the back. And as you can tell, the back, you know, it's got its tie thing here. It's a much nicer Motionette than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to look like a cheaply made Motionette when I first seen it. Because on the box, here's the thing, guys. The one on the box looks weird. Because the prototype on the box, the face is smaller and it's not as long and it just looks weird. Even the clothing doesn't look as good on the prototype. So the company actually improved on this item. And the funny thing is, I'm just realizing something. The prototype doesn't have that thing around the neck area. The actual version has that. And it just adds a whole new flavor of look to it, you know. Yeah. Holiday Classics. Recommend the company. They did a really good job. I mean, fantastic job on this item. Recommend getting some of their older Motionettes. She also has legs and feet, which I never knew until I lifted the base up. There's feet here with legs. Now she has music. So you gotta, she plays like 18 songs or something. And another thing I really like about this Mrs. Claus, I don't just like the face, but I also like the eyes. The eyes they did. I like these kind of Motionettes, what these kind of eyes were like, they move when you you can move them up and down like they're closing. I like those kind of designs for Motionettes. Telco actually did this. I missed out on 2 or 3 Motionettes last year, guys, and they were really rare, and they were ones I didn't have, and I regret not getting them, and I wish I got one of them. There was one at this thrift store. They wanted $25 for one of them. Not saying the name of the thrift store because I don't want to look like I'm trashing them. I'm not trashing them, but $24.99 for one. One of them was Telco Creations. It came with the box though. The condition it was in was amazing. Mint condition. It was the Santa with the white and red striped pajamas, and it had a plate in its hand with milk and cookies, and then the other hand had like another like little thing with a candle. And I wanted to get it so bad, but you know, I didn't have the money, right? I didn't have that one either. And they had another one I didn't have. It was another Santa that was Telco, and it had the eyes that you can move. And you know, if I had a good job, right, like I did last year, if I had a good job, had a lot of money, I would have bought the 2 of them. It would have came to like 50 or 60 bucks, but you know what? Ones that I don't have, I don't care what price it is. It could be $100. If I see it and it works, I'll buy the damn thing. There's one I'm looking for right now, actually, 2, made by Santa's Best. My favorite, probably my favorite Motionette company. There's one that a Santa, it sits on the reindeer. A Santa that sits on the reindeer, right? And the reindeer moves, but the Santa's not supposed to move, which is weird because the reindeer's head moves, but Santa is not supposed to move on that one. Santa's static on that one. And there's another one with a Santa on a polar bear. And the thing, it's a big freaking item, the Santa on the polar bear one. The polar bear's head moves up and down. Santa's arm moves and his head moves back and forth. It's cooler than the reindeer one. But there's not much of a difference. But actually, no, there's a big difference. I'm not gonna lie, there's actually a massive difference. But anyways, guys, that's off. So anyways, guys, I'm now gonna put her, actually no, since I just got her, guys, I'll probably keep her up for a few days, right? Just to enjoy it. I just got it yesterday. I might as well leave it up for a couple days. Anyways, guys, see you guys in another holiday Christmas video.